Discord.
Try the chat. Make sure both my streams are working. Yep, that one's working. Wow. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, there we go. That's everything working on my end. Alright. Hello and welcome. I'd say it's been a little while. It's been it's been a number of days above one, so I can't remember. Shit. Oh, I'm just gonna adjust my chair. There we go. Alright, hello everyone and welcome. Okay. Oh, my back. Oh, hell. Is this where I die? Nah, I'm fine, I think. Hello everyone and welcome back to the Den. It is your host with a ever-increasing amount of technical peripherals around it. Ursica, as you might have seen on Twitter, well, I'm not calling it X, I refuse to call it X. You may have seen that I have completely revamped my desk and setup in general. So not only do I have a much comfier workspace that isn't just an old chair shoved against an old computer desk, I've got two screens. I've got a new mic, I've got a new webcam, I've got new keyboard, new mouse. The only thing that isn't new in my new setup is the PC itself, because this old gal's still working fine. But yes, today we're going to be playing through some. I say playing through. We're going to play some Nine Kings. For those of you that don't know, Nine Kings is a roguelike strategy / deck builder game where you essentially build a kingdom with cards from different kings and have to survive. That's it. That's the gist of the game. It is a very, very simple, very chill game, which will get me incredibly salty, as you can imagine. So, The King of Nomads just released as of like a few days ago. So we'll play him in a little bit. We're going to do a couple of runs of each king in order. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful time. I, for one, know that I'm doing a lot better today than I was on Saturday. As I mentioned elsewhere, I was getting annoyed. Hang on, 1 second. Can correct. Ooh. Ooh, citrusy. Good. Yeah, I know I got incredibly annoyed at Street Fighter to the point where I was like, "Nah, I'm just gonna cut stream. I don't wanna make that a common sight or like a big like I don't want that to be a thing." So I not cut my losses, but like I decided to just end it and step back. You're gonna see me like this a lot because this is what it looks like when I'm looking over at chat or OBS or one of the websites to make sure everything's working. You can see this is when I'm actually looking at the game. Chat, game, chat, game, chat, game, chat. Whoa! The new webcam makes it a lot more responsive and a lot better at tracking. Every run we're playing is going to be on King difficulty. As you can see, I've played a bit before, so we've got quite a few King perks. I'm going to drop agricultural to the side there to get the double. Actually, no, I'm going to put Berserk over there. But the King of Nothing is meant to be like the base king. He's the generic, simple character king. So, he likes defensive units. He's got like a good solid core of units because he's got paladins for tanking, he's got soldiers for melee damage, he's got archers, and he's got enchantments to make things tougher. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop a paladin and drop a farm there. The farm adds a unit to one adjacent troop each year per level. So if I level that up, I get 2 more paladins. Paladins are incredibly good early investments. And then because we beat the king of with spells, we get a card from the king of spells. So we're going to grab the spire because that will make my paladins even better, and then we'll upgrade the castle. Upgrading boosts pretty much every stat possible on a card. See his... Because I'm playing on King difficulty, which is the highest, my goal for today's stream is a win, singular. And plus the creatures make funny little noises. We are going to grab the reinforced card here. Reroll. We're going to grab... I think Iron Fist is the safest option here. I'm going to grab the Spire and chuck that over there. Spire heals. It is a healing tower. So I could have gone for the tower buff to get Spire to heal faster. As you can see, he healed quite a bit. I think I'm going to go for Blacksmith. Because so the farm is 1 adjacent per level per year. The blacksmith is all adjacent, so you want that in the middle. Damage on the spire boosts how much it heals per attack. So you can see here, like, we've lost one guy this round. I'm gonna re-roll and grab Convert. So a Converter is a tower that turns enemies into rats. Oh, hang on, what's that? That was the damage. Alright. Converter can go in that spot. And I'm getting 3 more paladins per year, so... See, King of Spells is a bit more of a struggle because he's very... like, they are very burst damage related focused. We'll grab the castle to upgrade that to tier 3. The castle's got... I've got perks equipped that allow me to upgrade the castle beyond level 3. The Nothing Rebellion is nothing to me, the king of nothing! We'll grab that blacksmith, because we can upgrade that in the middle. I want to go to war against the king of the nomads, just to see what they can do. So now we've got blacksmiths in the middle. Should have... King of Nature would have also been a good shout there. Okay, this is where the burst damage gets too much. Yeah, so you get 3 lives, so you don't lose the moment the first one fails. We'll grab a soldier, chuck him in there. But just purely to add more bodies to the board. Like... I was gonna say, I think we might lose this one eventually. Yeah, now they can't have damage to healing from the Spire. Just because the Spire heals about 6 HP a second. I'm gonna grab Overhaul, actually. And Overhaul shields. Yeah, Overhaul and shields. So we'll do Overhaul on the soldiers, which upgrades my Spire and my Paladin. And we'll add 10 HP to my Paladins. So they'll be a lot bulkier. Which is definitely helping with this matchup. Nope, never mind. We got into their backline this time, but definitely need something like archers would be nice. Wildcard actually will do. We'll put that there, so they're level 3 paladins. Now they've got over 100 health. Still, okay, it's not like we have horse archers and stuff. That's cool. So if we grab the mob, we can put them next to the paladins say there, because they gain 1 every time an adjacent unit gains a unit. So there's like... Oh, we're actually in the back of King of Spells. The mob's actually putting in some work. Yeah, I think that's a loss though. That's fine. Yeah, you still get XP, which is the important part. So as a king and kingdom gain XP, you unlock new perks. So see now we've got the stubborn perk, which we can... Boom. King. I mean, now play the game as King of Nomads. So we go back to King selection. Because stubborn is 3 free rerolls, actually. So I'm going to put that in instead of expansionist for now. Give me just a moment. Just learning some stuff. Alright, now we'll give it another crack. No point in loitering or hanging around when we can just try again. So we start against King of Progress and King of Nomads. Okay. Castle, Paladin, farm. We're gonna go straight to farm 3. Just because Paladin stacks are really strong. We'll grab Castle there, chuck the farm on. And we get Executioner, which I am going to grab and put there. Because that will give us a ranged unit that will help pick at the back line. Executioners always target the enemy with the lowest health. So they're very good at ignoring tanky units and just skipping that fight. I'll grab Feast for double HP. And I'll put the Blacksmith in the middle. The HP won't be much use for the Executioners, but it will mean a lot for the Paladins. Then we'll grab Executioner again. Level them up. Leveling a troop up not only gives you the starting amount of troops again, but also doubles their stats. Which is incredibly helpful. I think there's a couple of cases where it doesn't. Namely lab rats, but... Lab rats are a special case anyway. We're gonna grab Paladin, not Paladin, but Blacksmith. Prosperity, that's fine. Blacksmith in the middle. Get our damage going up. We're then going to grab the Concabulator, because why not? Does nothing until you get it to level 3, and then at level 3 it adds a level to everything else on your board. We're going to grab it so that if something like Overhaul pops up, we can use that to level up other stuff quicker. the paladin stack is real. Ooh. Blacksmith 3. So, oh yeah, overhaul. Ooh, Monkey King agreed. Blacksmith 3. Extra damage is going to rack up, especially for the executioners. Oh no. Mercenaries. One of the most annoying units in the game. Oh, because their stats scale. They're purely based on like money. We'll grab Paladin to level them up. So they're up to level 2. Get a bit bulkier. Ooh. We'll hit reroll. We'll grab the overhaul for the concabulator. We'll grab raptors as well, actually. I want to put them there, then overhaul there. So we'll get paladins mounted on raptors and punch through to the back. That's cool as hell. I like that. We had a unit before that could mount, which was boars, but it just provided a stat buff and that was it. I'm glad to see that they're doing something more with that as like a mechanic as a whole. And I think it's kind of funny the way they're just like straight through. We'll grab wildcard. We will upgrade the castle for 3. Ooh. Alright, I'm gonna grab Dragon's Den because I want to see if it's actually any good. We'll put it at the back there. We'll just chuck it down. It gets 20% stronger each time a plot gets destroyed. Oh yeah, single strike. It literally goes over once. Okay, that's nowhere near as good as I expected. Come on, rocks, please. Rocks? No. Oh, I've been murked again. Grab the scout's tower and chuck that back there, so we can start racking up the damage on it. I'm gonna grab swords. We'll grab gambling as well. Give them to these guys, so now they're up to 7 damage. And then they immediately explode themselves on a group of enemy defenders, my favourite. Yeah, the defenders are too bulky for that. Alright, I think I'm gonna just try King of Nomad out now. Beep, 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 beep. We'll go King of Nomads. We get some perks, but not many just yet. But I get to do that at least. So we get base level ups, towers, boosts, extra decree, double blessing, base stats, troops, expansionist, extra HP, attack speed, lucky, and resistant. So we get like generic perks. No, we're gonna stick to King. See what comes up. So we start against Nothing, Greed, and Nomad Rebellion. Warlord. Base and range troop. Shoots banners that add Warlord stats to target allies. Put you there. And then we'll put a mob next to you. That was quick. Good lord. Raptor. We chuck that there. Does that mean they all then? No. But it gives me something to destroy for a Dragon's Den. We'll grab the Warlord card, put my Dragon's Den down. Oh. They attack really slowly, but they hit like a truck, so... And they like constantly add stats, which is nice, but... Beacon... Fire Flame, so dragons do more stuff. We're gonna chuck a beacon there. The extra attack speed on our Warlord. Oh, the Dragon's Den is based on where it is. Okay, I'm restarting. Quit. Quick restart. Yes. Now I know what I'm doing. Okay, cool. Warlords there. Dragon's Den there. Thank you. Flamethrower. I'm gonna put the mob there. Camp. Yeah, camp there. Which means that, yeah, that's fine. It was not fine, but that's fine. Let's prepare reroll. Smith Ooze. Overwork is good. I'm gonna grab the flamethrower there. Oh damn. Pain. Migration. Wow, that is painful. Okay. Let's try that again. sword mob. Do it. Throw rocks at him. Paladin. Oh, even just placing units next to the mobs counts. Oh. Warlord. Upgrade the Warlord, which gives me more mobs. Bigger mob. We grab overhaul. Okay, we'll grab pillage just in case. Put a dragon's den there. I'm gonna grab archers and chuck them up there. Put even more mobs, because it's funny. We'll actually upgrade the mob itself. Hello, peacetime. Thank you. The mob is doing okay. I say that, it's doing most of my damage. Our farm is perfect. By putting that there, that guarantees a mob a turn, as well as an archer or paladin. Did they really kill my warlord before my mob? 10 out of 10. Alright. Oh. Sword. Give me King of Nature. Thank you. Shields to you. We'll do swords to you next as well. We do win this one, but barely. There we go. Blacksmith. There. Yeah, that does buff the dragon, got it. We'll grab Mob. We'll also grab Frost. Steel Coat. So, Mob upgrade. Frost for Mob. Sword for Mob. Now that's a lot of dudes. I think the game took a moment there to just think about life. We'll grab a Warlord upgrade actually. More mob! Oh! Oh wow, okay. Shit. We grab Dragon's Den again. Oh boy. Oh boy. Pain. This is painful, is what that is. Well, that's the end of that run. Ooh. Hey, we're up to level 2. The Immigrant perk. And the Defensive perk. Let's see what they do. Gains 1 migration card every expansion tower event. Shields give +2 or 2%. Oh, nice. So if we do that, defensive there, immigration there, and then we do, we'll move that in because the troops are important for Nomad. Go Warlord. Mob. Defender. We'll put the Dragon's Den in the middle. Grab Warlord, hit the migration there. So migration, yeah, migration triggers the dragon stat buff. Okay. These fucking dragons, man. Go for pillage there and upgrade the Dragon's Den. Well, no, I wanted, not that, but... Put the defenders down to get another set of mobs. That did not make a difference. Ah. We'll just go straight for quick restart because we didn't level up. Therefore, we don't have to worry about perks and messing around. We'll go Warlord, Mob. Camp there. Oh. We'll grab Raptors and put them there for the recruit and the stat boost. I'm gonna grab Warlord. Smithy there, Swords and Shields are doubled. I want to try and get my Warlord up to 3. You're Raptor 2. It's another set of Raptors for the gang. I love my little dinosaurs, they're great. Oh. We'll grab Warlord again. Yeah, Prosperity's fine. Eat that up there. Up. I kind of did not expect to win that one. Mob 3, give it to me. King of Nature. King of Nature. Okay, so I'm losing to demons in general. Migrate, wildcard, shield. Wildcard, migrate, warlord. I've got Poison Vial. We'll chuck a shield there. Yeah, if we bulk up the Raptor a bit, that'll be quite helpful. Alternatively, any stat boosts I put on the Warlord gets applied to whoever they hit with the arrow, so that might not be the worst shout either. Grab Warlord again. Oh, we'll get a migration here, won't we? So I'll grab that. Do that twice, just because that's more stats for the Raptors. The Dragon's Den, check that there. Because if we're gonna like migration cycle the Raptors, might as well make use of their might as well make use of that. They've started cycling stats onto themselves. Okay, that's kind of silly. I like that. Spire. Reroll. And again. Settlement, because why not? Big heals. The healing is real. Spire absolutely coming in clutch. Imp. Do that to get a bunch more mobs. I want to try... Oh, a different edition. Yes, you can't mob. I mean, that makes sense. We're actually going to win through the sheer power of healing and bullshit. Let's go. I'm going to hit the center block with shields. Bulk them up a bit. this is the end of this run. Unless the stats cycling has begun to get too out of control. I think it has. Yeah, stat cycling. We'll go Demon Altar actually, I think. I've got enough dudes that enough dudes that die enough. Did getting on the ramp just count as dying? We'll upgrade the camp actually, that'd be nice. Camp, migrate. How did that fail? Oh, it might be because it said no. Yeah, getting on the raptors counts as something dying, which is kind of funny. We'll grab Camp 3. Then we'll grab a reroll. Yeah, we'll grab Pillage there. Big camp. Oh, okay. Here we go. Yeah, that's a loss because spells is a run ender most of the time. I think mob has potential. I got 2 more levels. What's that? Let's go. Ooh, what do we get? Cold and leader. Let's see what they do. So we got 1 random troop card, increased frost effect. Yes, we will take those. And we'll give it another crack. King of Spells is here again, so we'll go Mob. Warlock, Thief. Migration. We'll migrate the thieves a bit round a bit. Mob. Mob 2. We'll grab Bomber, I think, and Pillage. We'll drop the dragons in there. My plan is to kind of fill up the corners so that I can eventually get a point where I can just back and forth with the one unit. It would likely end up being my warlord to buff the stats he can give out. I want Spire. That's for sure. Vampirism. Zenith. Neat. I'm gonna grab. I'm just gonna vamp up my mob. Ooh, Warlord's a good shout. I need to upgrade that, to be fair. Demon Altar. King of Nature, sure. Altar in this corner here. This damn King of Spells again, I swear. Oh, thank you. Thank God. Ooh. Grab these guys for another time. If I grab Bomber here to get more mob, and then if once I migrate, just grabbing a drink. My apologies. It's the migration I actually want. We'll grab Frost as well. Migrate you. Frost you. Meow. I migrated the wrong unit. That is my first loss on year 11, to be fair. We'll grab Migrate again. I'm going to offering on these guys. We're going to hit you there. I'm going to wildcard you and procreate you as well. Up to 54 in the mob. Next Royal Decree I get, I kind of want to see if I can get the double dragon one. I think that would be neat. Warlock. Put the 2 shields on him to bulk him up even further. Let me check my board. Imps. I will drop the imps there. That way we get... Ooh, Dragon's Den! Can I have the double dragon? I think that's a no. We'll grab Sharp Blades instead. We'll get the dragon upgraded to tier 2, level 2 though. It's starting to do a sizable amount of damage. Warlord for sure. We'll upgrade him. It's another. Man, these warlocks are slowly getting there and being useful. To be fair, their best job is being in the way, so. Poison vial. Yo, my warlord's got double their stats. Beautiful. Alright. I'm gonna grab swords. Migrate my warlord back. That gives me a bunch more mobs. Oh, it's the Rainbow Army. Should win. Yeah, I did. Let's go. Which means I get a rainbow card. I would like the Gigantify! Boom. Double stats and size. They're big now. We'll grab the Demon Altar to upgrade that. There we go. A couple more migrates. He's beginning to believe. Warlord. again. So we've got Warlord 4. We have 112 mob. Warlord. There we go, Cryo Flame, that's what I wanted. Oh. I'm gonna get those Warlord stats up. Those are rookie numbers. Shields. Make peace with the king. Spells. Get that shit out of here. Swords. Ugh. I'm gonna grab Bomber so I can upgrade my bombers. Because I know they don't do much, but they're still there and attempting to contribute. Mob Gobber. Wait, they're not level 3 yet, are they? No, they're level 2. Well, let's change that. Spire, Dragon. So Mob, Spire, Dragon. Dragon's nearly 100 damage now. That's, yeah. Dragon requires a bit of investment, but it's pretty good. Imp. Put some imps back there, which gives me another bunch of mob units. Okay, we'll grab camp. Especially with migrations coming. If I grab camp there, put the camp there, migrate. Perfect. I guess it just picked the tile that's already taken. Or you can't do it twice in one turn. Well, look, we can upgrade our Warlord again. We'll upgrade our Warlord again, I think. Migration. We will grab gambling. Why did migration fail? Let me see if there's anything on the Steam page for that. Don't really see anything that says it should be failing like that, but I guess here we are. Put those down, and we put those guys down. Get that bullshit out of here, I am paying for views. Imagine going out of your way to make an account with fertilized scar. Weird. Warlock, because I've got warlocks I know can do with a bump. They're already level 3, don't mind me. Take the shield boosts. Hello, Lady Lucario! Welcome, how are you doing? I'm going to turn that down slightly. That's fine. Hang on. That one. I do be live indeed, R. And apparently a pirate. How are you doing? That was painful. Ooh, cemetery and then bomber. I get you. I know that feeling. It do be how it be sometimes, you know. We're gonna buff camp because why not? Might as well just dump warlock. We put frost and there and swords there. Oh, we're against the king of nature, the champion of nature. I think it's a bit of the room itself, because it's quite empty. I don't have like much I don't have furniture and carpet, so we're gonna go into endless mode for this run, because why not? So now we can use gold to just buy expansions. Chaos has increased. Enemies are now stronger. We're gonna procreate on the warlocks, because why not? King of Stone. I'll grab my warlord again. I think he's maxed out. But no, outside of the world's falling apart, How's DRG going? Because I know you guys have been playing that. I have been rebuilding my entire setup. As you could probably see, as I posted it on Twitter, picture of my new sort of like setup. We do. I know you don't use Twitter actually. Give me a second, and I will grab the photo and send it to you in DMs on Discord. That way, you don't have to open the cesspit that is Twitter. Yeah, good point. You saw it on Discord. Ignore me. I forgot. I know I sent it on Discord. I was like, did you see it though? I know. Yeah, that's why. Raptors deal more damage. I think I'm gonna replace that and just chuck this in over there. King 2. Of all the kings to unlock the new difficulty, that was not the one I was expecting. I'm gonna go for we'll do King of Nature. Mycelium, Protectorate, Procreate, Trance, Nature. Yeah, we'll do King of Nature. Try King 2. Oh, my neck. What's the board doing? That's got archers. And executioners. Messed that up with boars. Boars want to be adjacent to stuff. So if we do Treant there, Edgelord, put your base in the front line. Beautiful. And then if we do boars there. It. Elf. I'll procreate my boars. Get pigged on. Wildcard is always busted. But outside of that, I've just been chilling. I've been playing a bit of the Gundam card game, where I managed to pull the big money card from the first set of the game, which was nice. Or wilderness with forests. More boar. Drop a paladin in the middle, because why not? Treant, because it's my king, like my main base, and I should upgrade that. But we'll wildcard the paladin to get more paladins, so more paladin, a paladin, more a paladin. We'll upgrade our tree. Okay, I'll say that's not something I have much knowledge in, so it might be worth harassing. Harassing is a joke. Getting hold of Sean, kidnapping him, and being like, "Help, nerd." I've got Nomad there. I kind of wouldn't like. Oh, King of Greed's good. If we upgrade that forest back there, I was kind of hoping for King of Stone to show up. Oof. Clone. Upgrade my piggies. Appropriate on the paladins twice. I know, it's a good idea, I think. Grab sacrifice there. So we can sacrifice these balls to level up the paladins, and then we can... What have we got more of? Paladins or balls? Paladins. So if I procreate the balls at the back... This sounds stupid. Is it just an issue in your sound settings that it's trying to output to the wrong device? Like, sometimes my PC will try and put sound out through my PlayStation controller, so it's like, therefore there is no sound. It might be worth checking that, just in your sound settings for Windows. We'll buff Paladin with this level of Steel Code. Okay, I'll grab the Mycelium so I can upgrade that. Are you... I'll see if I can find anything in a... It won't be today, but... It's not so... Huh. Yeah, I can see. I can have a look into it when I'm, because obviously I've got a couple of days between this stream and the next one, so I can see what I can find. You say stream can hear it fine. Shields. Give that to Boar because Boar. That means that's more stats from the Boar. Oh, that's a loss. It might, yeah. No, I'm just trying to spitball ideas while I'm on stream and thus can't go looking. Reinstalling is never gonna hurt. Let's be fair. I want my Myceliums. Grab shields, but I want to put the board down first. Yeah, that's a... That's a weird one, honestly. Restart this one again. No, that one. Quick restart, yes. My Boar is pain. Boar with Forest is not pain though. I think I'll lose this first one. But that's fine. So if I then put the ball there, clone mycelium. Yeah, that's why I'm kind of thinking aloud and just like, if you can't hear it, but so your audience could hear your alert noises, but you couldn't. That was not the one I wanted. You can go in the bin. We don't like mango. Huh. Yeah, that might just be... It might just be worth reinstalling it just to see if that fixes it. 3 more Procreate cards, my favourite. Give me more boars. I'm up to 39 wild hogs. Dispense that. Put that there. Dispenser, also known as tower that gets faster when you make money. I'll grab my Celium, because I want to start getting a second one of them set up as well. Is that what you're using to capture the audio from Streamlabs? Ooh, Bob. King of Stone, for sure. I'm honestly not that sure. I think it might be worth checking your settings for how you capture Streamlabs audio. No, because that's working fine. You can shush. Because that's working fine, but you can't hear it. I'm unsure on how to help with that one, unfortunately. But I can look into it once I'm done streaming. I forget you use Streamlabs, not OBS, don't you? I remember that working differently. That's my bad. Nature is not my best king. I think. Plus King 2 is not exactly easy. What perk did I just get? Gardener. We're going garden, king! What does that even do? Let's have a look. Orchards cast +1 root. Let's get rid of holy, I think. Let's do some greed. Yeah, if it's a beta specifically, then it's definitely going to have issues every now and then. So we're going to do that. Make sure we'll vault over in that corner. Start racking up the money. Cool money. Grab a blacksmith for later. So I want to get a dispenser going as soon as humanly possible. We'll grab Demon Altar and chuck you in that corner. Wildcard. Merchant is goated. Put Blacksmith in there. Oh, Blacksmith works with Demon Altar now. Let's level that up. Oh. Blacksmith again. Could probably go for wildcard. Because computers are computers. Are you ready? Are rocks that we have tricked into thinking for us with the power of electricity. You are asking a rock to do something. There's the dispenser I'm actually after. You get in the middle there. Now start dispensing me some money. Some victims. Same thing, honestly, at this rate. Wild card! One King of Nomads. I think his card looks awesome too. We've got 2 wild cards. We'll get the dispenser 3 straight away. I think actually I'm gonna go dispenser 2, Beacon 2. No, I know what you mean. I understand it. It's a pain in the ass. Yeah, we'll mortgage that. Not mortgage, wildcard that to upgrade it. Yeah. I think that's kind of just... Yeah, everyone hates tech issues. It is a pain in the ass. Yeah, no, I completely get you. We'll do that and that, I think. So we'll clone mercs to upgrade mercs. Palace. I can't palace. Might just touch those guys too. This is fine. We're fine. Is my dispenser 3? No. It will be. There we go. It's now starting to speed up. Yeah, I get you. And I think all in all, I'm gonna re-roll for swords. I think all in all, it's not the end of the world if you can't hear your Streamlabs. No, you're all good. I'm more than happy to chat and see if, like, worst case is I can help you get it off your chest. Best case is I help you fix it by accident. You know? Nah, it's all good. It's all good. I completely understand. Yo, Blacksmith 3, we're getting damage ups, we're getting the attack speed ups. That's now at something ridiculous, like 40-something hits per second and going up. I think we might have hit... We might break the game, guys. We will reroll for Demon Altar to upgrade that. Salvage. Cards thrown in the pit give triple reward. That will help us. This is a surprise. This is a surprise tool. It will help us later. We'll grab Dragon's Den because I'm just going to dump it. Bin. And thus gain another stack on more stacks on the dispenser. It's at 100 and something shots per second. Jesus, okay. Blacksmith. He's going so fast. Vault for stonks. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, it's Rainbow Army. We take those. Raising. Destroys target plot forever. Immediately gives me Royal Council. I want Overwork. Oh, nice. As dumb as it sounds, with the constant, like, playing of, like, Ocarina of Time and stuff and the multi-worlds, I was just like, I can't be bothered anymore. So that's why I'm not, like, it's why when Panda mentioned it, I was just like, nah, I'm good. It was just, nah, it's such a common occurrence in our group of our gang that I was just like, nah, I'm just not vibing with it. You know, this is not my vibe anymore. Which is no like insult or slight to anyone who enjoys it. It's just not my thing. At this point, I'm just not a fan. Laser babes. I'll take another dispenser. Might as well start that one going while I'm at it. $12,000 something hits per second. Gambling! Yeah, 15,000 hits per second. Now that's a lot of bonk. Yeah, that's fair. Like, at some point I might just sort of turn around and go, we could do like the archipelago thing. So it's so I can play Pokemon while you guys like do Legend of Zelda or whatever else that you fancy playing. We go like for a full multi-game randomizer type deal. That'd be a fun thing to do. And now make peace. We'll make peace with the King of Nomads, I think. Oh, there we go. We've got a top achievement, toxic relationship. Get rid of Midas Touch. I can use swords. Oh god. Yeah, it's not the randomizer part. It's the fact that it's constantly Ocarina of Time. Yeah, I get you. I'm just dumping 2 cards a turn into the fountain to get the money. Mwahaha. Songs. I'll upgrade the Merc, the Demon Altar. We'll sell that. That's fair. I don't know, it might just be I'm kind of burnt out on just Legend of Zelda in general, which... I don't know. How many hits per second are you on now? You are on 1.4 E7. You're into scientific notation hits per second. I feel like we might be breaking the game. This is fine. I'm not complaining. Players? What kind of madness is this? Why would you need that many people to complete Twilight Princess? It would be kind of funny to see everyone like messing around. I think the other thing also that confuses me is like all of the work you put into making Twilight Princess and like, or not Twilight Princess specifically, but like the Ocarina of Time multi-world thing like we were doing. Like stuff like that. I think there comes a point where you look at it and just go, "Nah, I'm alright." What the amount of work it takes to get it going smoothly, it might be better off just playing something else. We're up to E10. With 500 plus damage per shot. That is kind of nuts. Kind of nuts. Da 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 da. The King of Nothing is leading his final assault. I'm just going to dump everything in here because I don't need anything else. And we're up to E12 attacks. Yeah, I know. I remember the Mario 64 one. I know that one. I remember that one being kind of fun to mess around in. There was an enemy there, I swear. Continue running. We're just going to keep going until the game breaks or until the run ends. I can now expand my kingdom at any time. I'm just going to buy all of the slots. I've got the money. Yeah. No, I've mostly just been chilling and playing like casual MMO type stuff. Like the game that has kept my kept my mental attached to it. I have been playing far too much is called Bitcraft Online. which is very much a chill, social, like, crafty gallery MMO. There's, like, along the same kind of lines as RuneScape, they, like... it's just, that's the one that's been keeping my interest, so that's the one I've been playing. It's only getting worse from here. Overwork again. We're going to put a mob there and a scout tower there. The game cannot calculate that many shots per second. That is what I'm putting that down to. I should not have lost that. But I'm now unlocked King 3, and I've got Planet. Which is going to be something silly, like gain money each time you unlock a thing. Losing a life gives you 50 gold, and the more get... Yeah, okay, cool. What time is it? Okay. I'm going to try King of Stone to see if I can get a tower run going. There isn't greed. There isn't money focused. Trebuchet. Yeet. Worry, my beloved. Stronghold now builds towers twice as fast, so now we get even more towers. Yeah, no worries. You know, we just chill. We're chilling here. Mycelium. Kind of want to flame. Ooh, converter's good. I'm not going to put the converter next to the poison, just because the poison doesn't do anything for the converter. But, you know, why not? Stronghold again. It's already up to level 4. Neat. Didn't realize I'd done that much. Okay, that's fine. Wallmaker is the unit I was, the one card I was after. Griff agreed. If we happen to get a dispenser, I will not complain. Oh Jesus Christ! I forgot how many of these it gives you. I'm just gonna honestly dump the blister in one, isn't it? Yeah. Dispenser! Yes, you can get the poison buff. We love dispenser! Bam, 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 bam. Trebuchet. No thanks, Warmonger. Another dispenser. Should have probably grabbed the beacon and chucked it in that corner. Stronghold for more strong tower. I will grab the one behind my stronghold. Cauldron for extra poison stacks. An orchard, engineering, double damageable towers. Why not? Trebuchet 3. Boom. I think it's 3, yeah. Well, I'll grab the orchard to upgrade that. Prosperity can suck these nuts. I'm going to try and see if extra War Makers beyond the first does anything. The health backs now, thank God. That is such a godsend. We quarry that. I never used to, that's the thing. Orchard again. Just gonna upgrade the quarry again first, though, for the extra damage across the board. Upgrade that converter. Another double, so all my towers should be 4 times damage. Perfect. Just as the Founding Fathers intended. Ooh, Cauldron 3, Cauldron 3, Cauldron 3. More poison. Rats. Let's go. Make peace with the King of Progress. I literally got the thing I needed from him, which is the 3 levels of converter. Get another. We'll upgrade the auction, but then we can start another trebuchet in the bag. Or something. It's quick. Oh, it stacks them up, like, on top of each other. That's cool. Clone. Is that my sound? That's my sound 2. I'm gonna upgrade the dispenser to 3. I think is the priority there. Well, it's still not worth doing because the walls still suck. That's what I've learned. Shush you, phone. What are you doing? What are you doing in Ballistic? Which would be cool if I played stone to use units. What do you do though? Oh, Ballistic start with cluster units. That's not actually that bad. I'm gonna play. We're gonna do King of Blood. You like? Hey kid, do you like violence? We want Cemetery in the middle, Imp over there, Demon Altar in the corner. An upgrade on the Imps, because why not? And then we're going to give them Carnage so they explode when they die. We'll also do... Yeah, we'll do Carnage on these guys, because exploding Imps is funny. So, Carnage is... Oh no, Carnage is the... Is Carnage the explode on enemy kill or the ally kill? Or on death? Oh, Combustion is ally enemy. Pagoda, thank you. Evil Pact. Give me more Imps. More Imps. I've got 3 levels of Thief sat in my fucking hand now. I'm not complaining about it too much. Thieves are kind of good at cracking backlines. Which is probably the thing an Demon and Imp struggles with. So I'm definitely going to make use of them. We'll grab the bombers as well. The prophets for their blessing. That's like the one place I didn't want them, but okay. More thieves. More thieves! More pagoda, thank you. We will put thieves there. So we've got the maxed out thieves already. We've got two level 2 imps. Everything else is 1. Actually, no, pagoda's 2. I think we've got another pagoda in hand, so. Oh, there's a dispenser, so I think we'll grab that. We'll go for the King of Progress. Because why not? We'll chuck you in the corner, because the earlier we get you down, the more you build up money. Or attack speed via money. Yo, we've hit that 5 like hype. Let's fucking go! Thank you very much, guys, for coming and hanging out over on YouTube. Kill him, Imp Ball. Mug him. Run him for his shoes. Dispenser 2. I'm gonna grab Wizard, so I've got some range units as well, actually. Wizard? It's a wizard lizard! Oh. Oh no. Oh. We'll grab the Demon's Altar upgrade. Probably should have been the Cemetery upgrade, but oh well. It's this new webcam makes it a lot the tracking a hell of a lot better. Wee wee. Might have to look into a new mod. Might possibly look into an update for the model to track better. Labrat. What's the rat doing? Suffering. Ow. I think I am actually going to hit sacrifice there. Let's go gambling! Because the cemetery upgrade is going to be so much better than the two rats. We'll drop the concambulator there, and we'll drop the bomber. The bomber's in the back. Ah. What am I looking for? That one. I managed to bury my pagoda can go, and we will drop executioner as well in the bin. Need to get me some unit buffs. Demons coming in clutch. Precision for the wizards. Sell the mercs. Ooh, give me more wizards. Wizards are going to be the end of me. Pain. Oof. Yo, I got level 10 though. The Martyr Perk. What does that do? That's a name. That's a whole ass name. Carnage has 10% attack area. Play again. Say blood. What the blood? Greed and stone. Toolmaker. Demon altar, because that's kind of just the game plan. Ooh, Cauldron's not the worst shout. Hi, back. Covenant, Bomber, and then I'll check the poison altar thing there. I'm not against King of Nothing yet, am I? So I can't get farmed for Mangler. We'll check that there. So now that these guys do poison. Poison. Ooh, Demon Altar upgrade is really important. Yes, cool, thank you. Trapper. We'll grab the Trapper and chuck him there. And then chuck the beacon down next to him and the imps. Yeah, how's the DRG summer event? Ooh, King of Nature will do. King of Nature. Pagoda. Actually, no, I'm gonna upgrade my bombers first. Oh, I thought you were starting it. Not yesterday. Yesterday, yeah, yesterday. I lose track of time. But yeah, I thought you were like talking about it, starting it yesterday. Honestly, Ballista for some ranged support. Procreate. We'll use that on the trappers, so building up a literal wall of bombs. Yeah, no, you asked me about it, and my brain thought this Tuesday is in the one that's just gone. Just gonna grab a drink. Is my imp level 3 yet? No, he's level 2. He will be to 3 now. He's now imp level 3. There we go. Finished consuming liquid. I'll grab trap up to level that up and get more of them. You see, that implies that I'm intelligent. That is not the fact. I am, in fact, just kind of stupid. We'll grab Carnage. Double the stats of all Demon Altars. Put Carnage on the bombers. Yeah, no, I'm just stupid. Don't worry about it. No, I said that. I said that by myself. And then things explode horribly. Well, let's actually start upgrading Apagoda a bit. Get Demon Altar 3. Ooh, clone. Clone is good. Yo, Rainbow Army! We'll grab the cemetery. Oh my god, that's the worst part. Scapegoat. Passive backline unit. If killed, give money. I like money. We got goats. Yeah, Apagoda is not 3 yet, so I'll grab that. Yeah, no, that's fair. I know, like, everyone has their own way of thinking and doing things. So it's better to stick with what you know works and what works for you than anything. You only 2? Yeah, you're 2. So I'm gonna grab Bomber. We'll go Bomber 3. Can I have another? We'll grab Poison Thorns as well. I was hoping for a third copy of Covenant. Because Covenant's kind of nasty. Makes Demon Altars like your entire build. I'm gonna grab the Cauldron and upgrade that for more poison stacks. Lord, diplomats. Like King of Stone can go chill now, actually. Boom. We'll go Clone, because Clone is goated. And then we'll upgrade our Cemetery to Tier 3. Buff those imps that come out after things die. Should probably grab some Carnage for the imps and stuff. Carnage. Oh, Ballista, thank you. So we'll put Carnage on these guys and upgrade the Ballistas. Because Ballistas are actually kind of solid. Ah, is it Factorio time? Kind of want the Mercs to try and set up for Mangala, because it's the best one, because they constantly replenish themselves without outside influence. Let's have a second stack of Carnage. There's the Covenant. Even more trappers. Has to be directly adjacent. Got it. Rah. They're just gonna go all in on trappers. Yeah, is it it's Factorio evening, isn't it? It's Wednesdays. Mangala. Nah, it's all good. I think might make this the last run just because I'm starting to get a bit antsy and honestly kind of a little bored. This is the kind of game you play in small doses. We won! If you read what it says in the traps, it says subscribe to Earthica. I'm kidding, no it doesn't. And I don't have the editing skills to put that in. But we do have level 11. King 4! We got up to King 4 from King 1. And we got the Pagan perk. What does that do? We'll see what that does first. Start. Oh, +1 demon altar and a plot. Perfect. Hang on. What do? Hello. Okay, I guess I'm not. How you doing, buddy? I like the extra decree actually. Welcome to it's a 9 Kings. I'm gonna play another one then, because also this pagan perk is kind of busted. Welcome to 9 Kings, where you pick a faction. In this case, I'm the King of Blood, and thus I play with demons and devils and shenaniganery. No, it's a roguelike strategy game. / auto battler. More imps. More. Oh wait. So the premise of the game is you get cards, and that lets you. Essentially, that lets you build your kingdom as you go. Each card has its own effects. Sometimes it's a unit that goes and slaps things. Other times it's like a tower that will shoot stuff. And there's, as the name of the game entails, there are in fact 9 kings. I'm going to grab those defenders because they're quite strong, and a couple. So if we look at this screen here, each faction has a headquarters. The Blood faction summons imps from their headquarters, and then you get extra cards like the cemetery. If an adjacent unit, because I've got these 2 units of imps here, if either of those die in battle, a new imp spawns from the cemetery. And the demon altars summon demons that gain stats each time something on your side dies. So I'm gonna drop this defender down to add some bulk to my ball of imps. Yes, imps, also known as the zombie gobos. Each faction has its own sort of playstyle, and you can mix and match cards from different kings. You don't have to jump over to Twitch to talk to him. You can both chats show up on my stream. Although, to be fair, they won't show up in each other's chat that I remember. So we grab Pagoda there. The prophets will see a blessing. So those 3 will level up on the blessing, which is actually really good. So we'll upgrade our base to get us more imps to summon. I'm honestly just gonna grab Wallmaker. For a wall. Yeah. The relay is the only thing that's missing from this setup, but I'm honestly not that bothered about it. I'm just honestly glad I'm able to do both Twitch and YouTube at the same time without having to faff around with external stuff. So grab Reinforce. We'll grab the King of Nothing as an enemy. Reinforce our gaggle the bigger of the 2 gaggle of imps. No, Trapper's the one I really want. From the Stone King. Yeah, I mean, I get why Twitch would say that, but Twitch is also a hyperlink block. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that bit. That took a little bit of finagling. That's a lie, actually. That was the default setting. I was just like, I'm gonna leave that. That's cool. Nope, sound alerts aren't set up yet, and so unfortunately you're gonna be waiting a while. I'm sorry, friend. Yeah, there aren't. I've not got sound alerts set up. It's on the to-do list, but I don't think it's. What the hell would you what? Okay, so what do you mean blur? No, sound alerts aren't an affiliate thing. They're just like an external program. They've never been an affiliate thing. Like, specifically. I'd also like to point out, remember the whole discussion we had about avoiding restream because I didn't like how they worked. I mean, I might look. I'll consider looking into it, but like, I think I'm gonna lose my first health point here. I'll look into it, but ooh, angle. Let's go gambling. Put my trapper down. Let's go gambling. Ooh, no, I can't do cemetery. I can do wildfire, one of those, and I can dumpster the cemetery. Okay, that makes sense. Still. Wow. I apologize, my camera slightly was all over the shop because I'm drinking from a 2-litre bottle of drink. So, it's like catching a moment where it can see me and going, oh, I have to recalibrate quickly. Wow! Just gonna dumpster that for now. You see now, the sound alerts aren't that big a deal for me, so I'm not that fussed about it. Which is why I haven't gone around to set them up again. Oh, I need more space in my kingdom. Bandicoot. Yeah. Wow. You and you can go. Bandicoot. Wow. Wow. could kind of do with also being able to declare war on the King of Money, so I can get mercs to feed to my Mangler. Bandicoot. No, we're just gonna see if I can reroll to get another Covenant. I can't. So we're gonna go for Gunpowder for AoE. Honestly, we're just gonna like be dumpstering cards for quite a bit, because between gambling and the Shrine Rainbow card, like I don't need to do anything for my build. Ooh. My lord. Make peace of progress. That would be nice. Reinforce. Steel coat my trappers for defense. I don't need more imps right now. What I do have is very, very bulky demons. 9 of them. So I do not think that I will lose, but here we are. Oh, it's the Architect, not the Warmonger of all things as well. I can do that to then place 3, and then I can just feed them with those paladins for now to boost the damage. Much go forth, mine bulky boys. Exactly. You understand. I can just put those imps in the back to keep feeding the Mangler. Because, as we know, their deaths will feed the machine regardless. Upgrade the paladins, because why not? Put the blacksmith down there, because why not? More damage from my MP boys. Go forth, my demon lads. Upgrade the imps back. Then I will dump the trebuchet. Because even with the Mangler eating stuff at the back, it still counts as kills, so it still buffs my demons. And the Mangler gains damage for each thing it eats, so... Grab overwork, why not? Meat grinder, have a Mangler destroy unit completely. You're going in the meat grinder, son! Yeah, that's what they do. They're just like, they dance. Why think of it as a threat when you can just tap dance all over them? Leave, because there's nothing there I want. Put the archers in that corner. I can wildcard them, because why not? Oh. So, King of Nothing is like the generic enemy. He's the first one you play as. He's like very simple. I have an army that has paladins, soldiers, and archers, and that's like my thing. I was gonna dump the bomber and the blacksmith in the bin. Where? Oh no, you killed everything aside from my massive demons! Oh no. I'm just gonna dump everything in here, because I have no room to play anything and everything's max level. And this is the King of Nothing and the Champion of Nothing, who throws rocks at you. Yeah, I'll finish this run and then I'll show you each of the kings that are available at the moment. But before we finish the run, that's the boss that lets you go, oh, I've beaten the game. I'm going to go into endless mode, because why not? I might as well. I'm already here. I'm going to dump the paladins because I don't want them. I'm not bothered about them in the slightest. Yeah, kinda. I say kinda, but there's been many games before PokeRogue that aren't PokeRogue that have done infinites and stuff. I may have an answer. More news at 11. What's up? Oh, that's not. There it is. Yeah. Yeah, I am all ears. I will shoot you a message to sort that. I would, because that is definitely something I do want to do, and I know when we were discussing it before, I overreacted to the whole situation. So like, I decided to, I just kind of handled it poorly, which is my bad. I didn't even need to use these to level up. Okay. Yeah, no, I definitely do want to do it, and I would like to get more people involved than just me and you. What do I want here? That was the question. Yeah, Sean is right there. I wanted to get like everything sorted at this end, so I knew what I was doing with this everything up here. Oh, my demons have died. Oh no! Keep running, Trapper. No! Oh wow, they just walked through that. Jesus Christ! Endless mode does not hold your hand. Oof. I could have just do that and grab a flamethrower turret as well, because it'd be funny. Yeah, they're getting to the point where they can actually kill my demons, which is why I lose. But that's fine, I've got 2 endless mode. Yeah, outside of the move and coming back to streaming, I was, frankly, a fucking mess. Yeah, so if we go back to the start... Yeah, never mind, I'm dead. Be bulky in the afterlife. At the start, you've got the King of Nothing, whose cards are very simple. Throw rocks, some generic troop types, archers but in tower, farms to feed people to get more people, damage buffs, level up anything, and ignore first hit. Pretty simple, pretty easy to play. Probably one of the most broken cards of the game, wild card. Farm is also really good. You got King of Spells, whose gimmick is magic units, healing, and enchantments. So like combustion, static, and the library, which allows him to reapply enchantments he's already applied. You've got King of Greed, who, as you might have guessed by the fact that he's a short little fat man with a chest of gold, that his gimmick is money. His headquarters is like Midas touch. Like it turns things to gold, and then he shoots them. And he's all about like gold and attack speed. You've got the King of Blood, which was who I was just playing. It was all about sacrifice and benefiting from death. You've got the King of Nature, which is honestly just kind of health and more unit based. We've got to have money! Lots of money! And you got King of Stone, whose main focus is, ironically, not playing the same game as everyone else. His gimmick is, I want to just sit here with towers. I don't want to bother with the game. Even though he's got 2 of the best units in the game. Because he's got the ballistas and the trappers. You got the King of Progress, who's all about combos and gimmicks. So you got like defenders, which do no damage when they attack, but if you hit them, they reflect the damage back as well. Lab Rats, which level up whenever anything level ups next to them, and they don't have a level up limit. And they've also got stuff like the Concabulator, which when it maxes, levels your entire board. And also they've got like crit hit buffs. And the King of Nomads, whose gimmick is board destruction and movement. He's got 3 different units, all of which are actually really solid. One of which is his base. And then he's got cards that let him move his units. No, it has to be adjacent. I can read. And he's also got stuff like the Dragon's Den, which does like an aerial strike, but stats go up as more things get destroyed. Moving cards with migration counts as destroyed. And you got stuff like the camp, which is whenever like an empty spot gets filled, buff stuff. This fella, who you can't really see, is the next king coming, and he's already been teased. He's going to be the King of Time. And that's it, really. I'm actually going to call it here, because I want to go and do other stuff, frankly. As rude as that sounds. As I said, I literally said it about 5 minutes before you turned up to me. I was like, this is going to be my last run. Because this is the kind of game you play in small bursts. Because, again, it's a roguelike. So I'm going to wrap up the stream here, actually. I just want to say thank you guys for coming and hanging out. It's been a blast. I don't know what I'm going to be playing Saturday, but you will find out if you live on Twitter or my Discord. You will find out. Don't forget to come and hop in using all the links in the descriptions. If you're ever on Twitch, you'll want to find them on YouTube. Unfortunately, I've yet to set those up. I should probably do that. But yeah, thank you all for coming and hanging out in the den today, companions. I do appreciate your company, and I shall see you on Saturday.